I'd like to call on Chief Jenkins to do an announcement, presentation. I just want to thank all of you for coming this evening too. Truly, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of council, members of the public, Georgina Fire Fighters, and emergency service representatives. And a special thank you to our partners in YRP who are also here somewhere in the back there. As you can see by the number of fire and emergency service personnel in attendance tonight, this is a very meaningful occasion. They have gathered here tonight to join us as we honor and pay tribute to one of our own and to also acknowledge the actions of two young members of our community. We are all aware that fire service personnel face significant risk as part of their daily duties. When we respond to a call, we may know what we are responding to, but not what that outcome will be. We are aware of the dangers and the risks, and we live with this unknown and hope that the ultimate sacrifice will never be paid. On March 25th, 1981, Georgina Fire responded to the report of a man who had fallen through the ice in the area of Roach's Point at the end of Bushy Avenue. Chief Al Bush, along with his son Randy, who as well was a member of the Georgina Fire Department, responded, along with other fire department personnel. Upon arrival, they encountered a 71-year-old who had fallen through the ice some distance out from the dock and was in a desperate state. During the rescue effort, Chief Bush and Randy also went through the ice. Tragically, Randy died in the line of duty while trying to rescue the victim. It is tradition within the fire service to recognize, honor, and pay tribute to those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice. When tragedy happens within the service, we continue to move forward. That is what must be done. However, we too must remember. We must remember those individuals such as Randy, who have paid the ultimate sacrifice while working alongside us, serving and protecting our community. Tonight, in recognition of Randy's selfless actions and with the approval of Al, Ruby, and family, I am proud and honored to announce tonight the Randy Bush Commendation Award. This award will be presented to civilians and emergency service personnel whose actions have been deemed exemplary to have placed themselves at significant risk while selflessly protecting others. Randy's commitment to our community and to the safety of all residents and visitors to the town of Georgina will never be forgotten. I would like to ask Chief Bush and Ruby, along with Karen and TJ, to come forward and receive a plaque in recognition of this award. As I mentioned, we're also here to recognize two young members of our community. I'd like to ask Tristan and Tyler Reddy to come forward, please. February 17th, 2017, at approximately 9:30 p.m., Tristan Reddy, age 16, was walking home on Gwendolyn Avenue when he heard his neighbor frantically yelling for help from the doorway of her home. Tristan could see from the street what appeared to be an individual crawling on their hands and knees, surrounded by flames and thick black smoke about 2 meters inside the house. Tristan ran to his house across the street to get his 14-year-old brother, Tyler, and call 911. Tyler said when he looked outside, he could see through the neighbor's front window, and it was red with flames. Tyler stated, "I knew they were an older couple who lived there, so we just booked it over there as fast as we could." I don't think there's a better description than booked it over. After the boys ensured the woman was safely out of the home and away from the doorway, Tyler rushed home to grab 2 jackets, draping one over the woman to keep her warm and easing the other under her husband's knees, who was still inside the burning house, to help Tristan get him out of the now flaming doorway. The resident advised we wouldn't have gotten out that front door without them because I would not have left my husband. But even just having them there with me helping was a comfort. Tristan advised that when we got both of them out on the front step, the windows all exploded. It was pretty crazy. I was kind of scared, but I just wanted to get them out of the house safely. Tyler stated we just did the right thing. We saw what was going on, so we helped out. When I spoke with Acting Captain Don Meacham, who was in charge of the first arriving fire apparatus, about the conditions upon arrival, he was quite clear that without the boys' actions, the outcome could have been, and in all likelihood would have been, much different. Tristan and Tyler, as the fire chief and as a community, we are very proud of your selfless actions on February 17th that assisted in averting a possible tragedy within our community. Your efforts are hereby recognized by the Georgina Fire and Rescue Services and by the town of Georgina by way of this citation. I would now ask that Chief Al Bush present the first Randy Bush Commendation Award to Tristan and Tyler Reddy. I'd just like to finish by thanking you, Mayor, and members of Council for your support. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for coming out this evening. And we all knew it was going to be an emotional evening, but we all knew that it was something that needed to be done. I want to thank everyone for coming out, as I said, but I especially want to thank Allan and Ruby for giving us the honor and privilege to be able to acknowledge Randy. Thank you.